Hello, my friend. Let's talk about one of the core childhood wounds that most people have and that can definitely keep us stuck in so many areas of our life. And that is not enough. Most of us on this planet in some area of our life feel like there's not enough. That core wound of not enough comes to the surface, plays out in your life. Often it's around money. For many of us, it's around money. There's never enough money. No matter how much I make, it's not enough. Not enough is a big one around money. It can be in relationships, it can be in communication, it can be getting your needs met. No matter how much somebody validates you or appreciates you or acknowledges you, it's never enough. It can be around eating. It can be around losing weight, no matter how much weight you lose. It's never enough. It just feels like it's never enough. Or if you accomplish something, it's just never enough. And that's a core wound that starts in childhood. It's part of this fear-based 3D consciousness, and it's designed to keep you limited, feeling like as long as you feel you believe that you are never enough, you never have enough, you don't have enough friends. You're not doing enough. That's a big one. That's why people become workaholics, because they feel like they're not doing enough. They're not achieving enough. You're always somehow limiting yourself. You're limiting yourself from feeling happy, fulfilled, feeling good, appreciating life. So let's look at that core wound of not enough. Starts in childhood. So all the ways, we do some energy clearing around this. So all the ways as a child you were taught or it was implied in some way, shape, or form that you're not enough, that you're somehow limited. Just let that go on all levels. There you go. The not enough wound can keep you stuck in perfectionist because it's never good enough, no matter what you do, no matter what kind of work you produce, no matter how good a mom or a dad you are, it's never enough. It's never good enough. And so what it can do is it keeps you stuck in, you end up putting a lot of pressure on yourself because no matter what you do, how you, I don't want to say the word perform, but often in this human world, that's what we're taught is to perform. Perform according to how others think you should perform. Mothers are really good at this. Mothers can put a huge amount of guilt on themselves. Because what if I'm not a good enough mother? What if I'm not doing right by my kids? What if? And you're always questioning yourself. And it comes from that core belief of not enough and not trusting. And at some point, you have to say, you know what? It's enough. I'm enough. What I'm doing is enough. How I'm supporting my kids, what I'm supporting my parents, my animals, whatever it is, it's enough. And let's take a look at money, because that's a big one for a lot of people. And a person can be a multimillionaire, even a billionaire, and it still doesn't feel like enough. If you talk to very wealthy people, which might seem like more money than you could even dream of having in your life, like they should have no problems or issues, yet they feel like it's never enough. And never enough comes from, and feeling like you're not good enough or never enough or not enough often comes from comparing yourself to others. They have that, I should have this. In many circles, it's called keeping up with the Joneses. They have that, I have to have that. They're wearing this, I have to wear that. And you believe that if you purchase something, if you do something, if you work yourself hard enough, that you will finally be enough. but it's like you're always striving and pushing for something when where you want to look is within yourself. What if you said to yourself, I am enough. I am good enough. I am enough. I have always been enough. I will always be enough. What I do is good enough. Okay, when we said that, what I do is good enough. Part of your fear of saying, I am enough and what I do is enough is that you won't keep driving yourself. See, as long as you feel like you're not enough or you believe you're not enough, then you're driving yourself. You're always, hitting yourself with that whip, putting pressure on yourself. And often one of the thoughts that is in there is, what will they think if I don't do this, or if I produce this kind of work, or if I don't buy my kids the latest sneakers because the other kids at school have them, then by extension of me not believing them enough, my kid will be picked on. They won't believe they're enough. Can you see how it just gets passed down? So what if you said, you know what? I am enough. Just let go of comparing yourself to everybody else. You let go, just say to yourself, I am ready and willing now to let go of worrying about what will they think. Just let that go, send that to the light. There you go. And you said, I am enough. The money I have is enough. And you might be saying, well, I always worry about paying my bills or paying my rent and my mortgage and buying food. What are you focusing on? And it may be true, you're truly worried about how am I going to pay rent this month or pay for my mortgage? How am I going to make sure there's food in my shelves? And if that's the position you're at financially, then do some work around, a lot of work around money. It is possible to move past that because I've been there and I'm not any longer. So it is possible to move past that extreme worry about money and not having much. There you go. What if it's enough? What if you are enough? Okay, so what I heard there is that everything in my life would collapse. All the ways you have built your life, had experiences in your life, what you believe about yourself and your life is based on that core belief of not enough. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. What I do is not enough. Let's witness all of that and then just let that go. Just imagine you're gathering it all up and then you just send it to the universe. You send it to the universe. There you go. Okay, there's some anger coming in now. This is a fear-based 3D consciousness energy that we live in a sea of energy. So it's in humanity. And when something shifts in a big way within you, especially that something like a core belief, not enough, it will often come in to manipulate you into staying stuck. It's a dark energy. So just be aware of that going forward. You're doing your inner work, you release something and you feel good, but then all of a sudden you feel bad again, or you feel angry, or you feel frustrated, or even anxiety. Just be aware of that and say, no, I am not going to let fear belittle me and keep me stuck. Fear, anxiety, I see you and I send you to the light. And I choose to feel good and I choose to know I am enough. I am enough. And then everything you do, imagine, let's take a look at money issues. See, when you say it's never enough, no matter how much money you make, whether it's a paycheck, you get paid by clients, or organizations, when you say it's not enough, when you pay a bill and say, oh, there's not enough left, you look at your bank account and you say, but it's not enough. What you're doing is you're creating an energy of not enough, and you're ensuring that you stay stuck in not enough. So you're listening to this. So you're able to live every day. Somehow you're paying your bills. You have enough money. Start to pay attention to that. Next time you pay a bill, you pay your mortgage, you go out grocery shopping, you put gas in your car, anything like that. You say, it's enough. Thank you. It's enough. Did you notice that? Did you feel that? How your whole energy shifts from it's not enough, which is a tightness within you, your heart is tight, your energy slows down, you become stagnant. So then energetically, you're limiting yourself, which is blocking opportunities, possibilities from coming in, new ideas from coming in, definitely blocking money or anything you're wanting in your life. Two, it's enough. And actually show gratitude, feel gratitude, express gratitude that you had the money to do whatever it was. If it's a project you're doing, and say it's enough. And one of the ways you can support yourself in, if you're stuck in perfectionism and you have a habit of saying it's not good enough, it will it's just not good enough. I can't publish this book. I can't, whatever it is for yourself. It's not good enough. Something you want to accomplish. Set yourself a timeline, a deadline. And you might have a deadline, but if you don't have a deadline, set yourself a deadline. And if you've done that and you've gone past the deadline, then you want to make that deadline matter. It's like if you had to get something into somebody else, a project, or do something for somebody else, and they gave you a deadline and it was important to you, whether your paycheck depends on it or that person is really important to you and you want to make sure it's done on time, it's important to you. Our actions follow what is important to us. So if you set a deadline for yourself, make that deadline, there's a reason why it's important to you, that whatever you're doing is done by that timeline. Make sure it's important. Otherwise, you just keep saying, I'm not enough, it's not good enough. And the deadline will come and go. So you want to make it important to you. If it's important that you complete whatever it is by that deadline, then you get to that deadline, you look at what you've done and you say, you know what, it's good enough. But if you're a perfectionist, you will go past that deadline because it's never good enough. And it's an endless cycle of it's never enough. And somehow you've got to decide it's good enough. I am enough and it's enough. So you can see how not enough affects all areas of your life. And for you, it might be just one area of your life. It might be money, it might be weight, it might be projects you're working on, it might be taking an action, but you feel like it's whatever you do, it's not going to be enough. Start with yourself and just say, I am enough. I am good enough. I am enough. What I do is enough. What I offer is enough. And as your whole self relaxes, your energy relaxes, then you can move forward from that place. Often we prevent ourselves from saying it's enough because we feel like we need that pressure to give us ourselves a kick in the butt and move forward. But that actually is heavy and it keeps you stuck, keeps everything stagnant. So just say to yourself, I am enough, and what I do is enough, and move forward from that place. But now when you're moving forward from a place of lightness, of expansion, of freedom. Your thoughts will be more supportive. the ideas that come in will be more supportive. There you go. I am enough. Just keep saying to yourself, I am enough. Who I am is enough. What I do is enough. And then give yourself permission to move forward from that place. There you go, my friend. Namaste.